Well, who has the true sound of Texas music? Stevie Ray Vaughan or Beyoncé, Post Malone, Selena, the great Willie Nelson. The list goes on, right?
Yeah, the list contains icons that were born in the Lone Star State. And now, Ken Molestina reports that a Nashville label wants to continue and even elevate that tradition.
We know Texas is kind of its own country, especially when it comes to music.
You may recognize these two from the songs they've released together, but now country music artists Miranda Lambert and Jon Randall are collaborating on something a little different. They're launching a Texas imprint of notable Nashville music label Big Loud.
Miranda's always been great at that. She always waves a big flag for people she's fans of.
Texas music is it's got such a long history of influencing not just Texas, but the world.
I think that makes a good spot for, new labels to seek out new talent that has been untouched by, New York and Nashville and Los Angeles.
Brian F. Wright and Kathy Ragland are both professors at UNT's College of Music. They tell us when it comes to perception of the music that comes out of Texas,
I guess most people think of country music.
but the state's musical offerings are diverse.
If you go to South Texas, it's one thing. If you go to Houston, it's another thing. You come here, it's something else. And El Paso, who knows what they're doing out there now.
Despite the variety and talent across the state, there hasn't always been the infrastructure to take artists to the next level.
Texas has been historically a great place for young artists to develop and grow, but it hasn't been great for them to break into the larger musical conversation.
Our idea is, how do we go just to help keep that going, but do it in a way where we get to be a part and embrace the culture as opposed to trying to change it.
Which is exciting to artists like Dylan Gossett.
I think every day I'm kind of wondering how all this kind of happened.
The Austin-based singer-songwriter was signed to Big Loud Texas and Mercury Records late last year. And Gossett is already busy touring and meeting some of his heroes, including the two who are now working as his mentors through Big Loud, Jon Randall and Miranda Lambert.
I was a little starstruck at first. They're always checking in on me. It's a great relationship that we have.
Before signing with Big Loud Texas and Mercury Records, Gossett was making music in his bedroom, uploading it to platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, and Amazon.
I just kind of started posting the videos and was just kind of hoping that it would catch, and people really started to connect with them.
When they say pressure makes diamonds, how the hell am I still cold?
We heard Cole for the first time, and it's like, oh, this is amazing. And I haven't heard this before.
Randall says Gossett's style of songwriting reminds him of other Texas greats like Guy Clark, Townes Van Zandt, and Chris Christopherson.
He's like a modern version of those poets. His songs are really heavy and really heady lyrically.
Now, with the labels backing, Gossett is touring around the world.
I've never been to Chicago, New York, and these places.
But he's grateful for the opportunity to keep his home base in Texas when he's not on the road.
I love the fact that I'm from Texas. I never want to leave Texas.
I'm Ken Molestina, CBS News Texas.
And if you like that song, Gossett's actually going to be performing in town tonight at the House of Blues, and doors open at 7.
Man.